And then there's another little envelope pocket here. And for this one, I used some of the paper that was left over from the project that I used for the bag that I did for Lydia's challenge. I added a little. This is like a. I don't know how it's a dimensional. It's not foam. It's like a plastic sticker. So I added that to the waves, and I created this little. And this is gonna be a 3-parter. I can't believe it because of the timing. So I created that little sun there with some thread. And added rickrack to the top and at the bottom of the envelope. And then when you open this little tab here, and this one is one of the no, this is from Evelyn too, this tab. I got a little button to that, and then I painted a sky at the top and added some glossy accents to that, and I glued down some sand to the bottom. So this is like a scrapbooking sand that I had. And then and on the back it's plain, and it has a little journaling spot here. And then this one, since it was so busy, I just left it like that so she can add pictures to it. And then this page here has a big sticker from the collection and another sticker with a cloud. And then at the bottom here, there's another sticker that says "Boys will be boys." I love that little sticker. And then this page here is also a busy one, so all I did was I added this little sticker here that says "Honk Honk." And then this other pocket envelope, there's some washi tape at the top and at the bottom, and some paper, and a little bit of washi there. And another one of those, like, let me see if I can show them closer to you. But they're like, I don't know, they're like plastic stickers, so they're dimensional. Can you see that? So I added the 3 there. And then in here, there's 3 little tabs. And for this, I used one of the mini bags that I got on my trip to Vermont. I added a little. These are like one of those embroidery things that you glue to clothes. So I just glued it onto this, and I added 3 little like business card size cards that you can add pictures and journaling to. Those are inside this pocket. I love this little pocket. I should have bought more. And this is from another set of stickers that I bought. There was a little ball, so I added that. And that same sticker sheet had the ABCs. So that's what I used on the tabs. And these are actually the tabs that Olga just sent. So I started using them already. Thank you so much. So that has paper on top of a yellow card, and then there's a sticker from the collection on the back. And just space for journaling. And this one has like, I created this little design up here with like paper strips and little bits of paper, and it has a bee and then the bear and another one of those, I can't remember the name for that, but appliques, that's what they're called. So I glued one of those. I love using appliques. They're expensive, but I had gotten those for her. So, and I added another sticker here on the back. And then the third one has another piece of that same sticker sheet with a xylophone and a strip of paper and the C and some paper. And then a little card. So it's ABC. It's on the pocket. And then on the back of this, I love this little page here. But it's on the back of the pocket. So on the back of this envelope, I added another one of those little cards. And this is a foamy card. This car, what I did was I added some glossy accents to the windows. I don't know if you can see that with the light here. And then I added some buttons. And then that ribbon that I had that reminded me of a road. And then that grass down there is actually the remnants or what's left over when you cut the flowers. So these little pieces here, I just cut a whole bunch of from leftovers, and I made the grass out of that. And since they have the wire on them and everything, it was cool to just bend them and glue them, and so I made a little grass here, and I added some rickrack to the top and the bottom of that. And last few pages, they're probably gonna fall in part 3 because of the timing. to this page here, I added this little sticker here that says caution, a boy lives here. Can you see that? And there's another one down here on top of a tag that says curious. And she has like one of those little brad thingies. I don't know how you call these, but you know what they are. I don't know how you call those. And then there's a little pocket here that's part of that same mini album that had a whole bunch of pockets to create the mini album for. So I grabbed those. And this little piece is actually a wood piece that I bought for Beatriz when we were in Vermont and we went to Walmart. So she gave it to me to include into the album. So I painted on top of that because this was white. So I painted it cream and gave it some texture. And I glued it to the envelope. And then there's a little, let me see because I don't want to ruin the little tags here. There's a little brad up here from the same brad pack that had the one that said boy. And these are actually the tags that come with those envelopes. So this one says summer, and this one says sunny thoughts of you. And I just added some like ribbons that match the next page to the top. And there's like a whole bunch of bright colors in the back. So, but since they're inside and they're fun, it's the little kids. So, and then this page here, I had a lot of fun creating. This is actually a chipboard, and it's like a mixed media thing. I painted this whole background with acrylics, and then I added some stenciling to that, and then I added some little pieces of like wood chips to the side. And this is actually the jute, or the jute that Irene sent on her rack. This is what was holding the laces together. So since I already transferred those to my new system of keeping things, I used that. I really needed that. I was looking for some and I didn't have any. So thank you so much, because I got to use all of them. So I used that here to do some like little ropes going around, and like at the top here there's a whole bunch with like another chip of wood, and then I created these little pockets that I stamped onto. And in the pockets I have little tags that she can write onto, and they have the same jute thing inside. And then this one is actually a piece of this is a clothing tag that I just covered with paper, and it has one of the little charms that Lydia had sent me on her first rack. So I added that. I'm starting to use those because I didn't have any like charms to play around with, so I was grabbing from anywhere I could find to like make this fun for her and him to eventually be able to enjoy. And there's another little tag here. And then on the back, look at this page. I had so much fun doing this one. So this one here has a whole bunch of like a collage. So it's painted with acrylics in the background, and just a whole bunch of little pieces of paper that I cut out and I painted on top, and then I cut the same pieces again and glued them on top of the page. So let me see if I can show you closer without like dropping everything. But that's what that looks like. It has like a whole bunch of things glued onto it. So that's what that looks like. And then there's a little bit more jute up there, and another sticker that says a little dirt never hurt, and just these papers here. And this is actually, this paper comes like this. It's the gingham yellow paper. And what I did was I added the two small 6x6 pages, and I created that little blocking. And then down here I added another one of the little bags that I found, and